Hello, I'm Executive Chef Joseph Schutza. Welcome to our kitchen. Today I'd like to share with you my recipe for an Italian classic called Marsala. Throughout Italy there are many variations for this dish, although it is thought to be created in Western Sicily, which is a region where Marsala wine is produced. So join me now while I'll show you how I prepare mine. Well, now I have a cast iron Dutch oven preheated on medium heat. I'm going to add some olive oil. And I already have the chicken seasoned with salt and pepper. This is a boneless, skinless chicken thigh. Feel free to use breast if you like. I just prefer the thigh simply because it offers a little more flavor and it's usually juicier, but it will take a little bit longer to cook, which is no biggie. So now we dredge it in the flour, shake off the excess. We're going to sear it. And then repeat with the remaining pieces of chicken. Now that we have it seared, we'll go ahead and turn it. All that beautiful fond on the bottom of the pan. So now we're going to sear this side of it for a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and remove the chicken now that it's already been seared. I like to put mine onto a rack. Allow the drippings to go underneath. So now what I'd like to do is add my aromatics. I have 2 cloves of garlic shaved, and I have about a half a cup of shallots. Then I would like to add my butter, 3 tablespoons. Now that we got it aromatic, I will then add my mushrooms. I have about 3 cups of assorted mushrooms. Add a little salt, cracked pepper. And we'll begin sauteing these. Now our mushrooms are almost all the way cooked. I like to add some dried savory, or fresh if you have it. We're making this dish in the middle of winter, so our herbs from the garden, we like to dry what is left at the end of the season so we can utilize them year round. So now that I got that in there, I will deglaze with about 4 ounces of Marsala wine. Stirring it around and make certain to collect that nice fond on the bottom. Now that that's there, I will then add 2 cups of, I'm using gloss, a chicken gloss. You could use the same thing, or you feel free to use what the French call in cooking called Jus Lié. Jus Lié is just simply a brown sauce or stock that is thickened with either cornstarch or arrowroot. So now that I have this in here, I'm going to then add my chicken back to the dish, to the pot. And the reason I'm doing this is because this is a chicken thigh, and the chicken thigh will need to cook a little more. We'll need to braise that in order for it to become more tender. Right now it'd be pretty chewy. So we got our pieces back in there. We're gonna bring it to a boil, then reduce to a simmer. And as it's simmering, the sauce will reduce and thicken. We're going to reduce this about 50%. Now we are simmering nice. I will reduce the heat to medium-low. And I'm gonna add about a tablespoon or so of what's called Beurre Manié. Beurre Manié is a thickening agent that is equal parts flour and butter. Now we got that in. Gently stir that in. Continue your cooking process. Well, here we are. After about 15 minutes or so, we have the nice nappe on the back of the spoon. We have our nice thickness and consistency that we're looking for. The chicken will be tender, and we are ready for service. Well, there you have chicken marsala. This dish can be served with a number of side dishes, from pasta to rice dish, such as pilaf or risotto. You could do any mashed potato, au gratin potatoes, whatever, anything you like. The dish also can be made gluten-free simply by substituting the flour with an all-purpose flour, substituting it with some sort of brown rice flour or things as such. That's all I have. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave some comments, questions, and hopefully you utilize this in your kitchen. Goodbye.